on this terrific film. But first, I'd like to say salutations. You remember what that means, right?
Salutations is just a fancy way of saying hello.
Oh, hello. You know, in Australia, they say, "G'day, mate." That's where we made Charlotte's Web. What a beautiful country. In France, you say, bonjour. Hola is what you'd say in Spanish-speaking countries. And ciao is Italian for hello. Oh, that reminds me of my favorite language, Pig Latin, where you'd say, hello, hey.
I know the special pig language. Ac pay to the end pay.
Now we can make new friends all over the world. G'day, bonjour, ciao, hola, salutations. Speaking of friends, I had such a wonderful time working with Dakota and all the other actors in the hard-working production crew. But my favorite were the other animals. It takes so many of us pigs to create just one little Wilbur for the film. I met Daisy, Lily, Sassy, Dixie, oh, and Mrs. Green, and so many more. Oh look, there's the mama pig and her piglets. A mama pig is called a sow. Oh look, there's some more of my barnyard friends. Cows and sheep and horses and geese. We all have one thing in common. This was our very first movie.
You gotta come see this.
It was a little scary at times, but we had terrific trainers who took very good care of us.
So the downside to my job is all these guys still call me little bug pig because I'm always with my sheep everywhere.
They were always giving us a treat when you do a good job. Oh look, there's Larry. He was such a good trainer, so they gave him a part in the movie. See if you can find him. He's one of the photographers. Good job, Larry. And we even had people doing our makeup and hair, just like real movie stars did. Making a movie is such an amazing process. Everything has to be just right. And sometimes we had to do things over and over and over until we landed in the right spot in front of the camera.
Mark. Good.
And we had to learn all sorts of tricks, like come when called. Come on, good. Jump up high.
Get away! All right, keep your distance.
Other times we had to turn our heads or lay down.
This is for anyone that thinks that sheep aren't smart. They can. Good. Just like a dog.
Just because we're sheep, it doesn't mean we have to follow.
And I have to admit, we do look a little confused. And we really were.
Go out, Ricky. Ricky. Oh, look here, Dad. Go on, Dad.
But I don't think we look as silly as those animal trainers do. shoes on. Here, I'll give you a hint. That's right, a horse. Sometimes the movie makers use the puppets instead of real animals. These crew members are puppeteers. Did you know that it takes 6 puppeteers to move one goose?
3, 2, 1, turn. Okay, cut.
Sure is fun to watch. One for his tail feathers. One for his head. One for its eyelids. One for its body. And one for its feet. And this puppeteer is making his mouth move so the goose looks like he's talking.
No, don't fall for it.
All the puppeteers have to work together to make the puppet look like a real live goose.
What's good for the goose is good for the cat.
Why do geese make lousy drivers? Because all they do is honk. On account of Charlotte, I also became a very big fan of spiders. I might even be considered an arachnologist. That's just a fancy word for spider expert. I used to think spiders were scary, but the more I learn about them, the more I realize how not scary they are. They are such amazing creatures. They rarely bite anything other than their prey, which are mostly insects. In fact, spiders are known to eat up to 2,000 of those pesky creatures a year. So spiders are pretty great to have hanging around. One of my favorite parts of the movie is when all of the baby spiders fly away. Hi! Hello! Tiny baby spiderlings spin a strand of silk called gossamer. This catches in the breeze and carries them to their new homes. This is called ballooning. Look at you go! Talk about a fun way to travel. Spider silk is made of pure protein, which makes it very stretchy and durable, yet amazingly light. In fact, spider silk is the strongest, toughest fiber in the world. It's even stronger than steel. Isn't that a radiant web? It's amazing. One of the most amazing things is that spiders recycle their webs. They eat them, and then they use the same protein to spin a new web. Those spiders sure have some strange eating habits. I think I'll stick to sloth.
Yeah, boy, you know.
This spider reminds me of Charlotte. An Argiope spider leaves markings in its web that actually looks like writing. That's why its nickname is the writing spider. Oh, by the way, why did the spider cross the road? To look for a new website. I laughed a lot while making this movie, especially when Nate Mooney was around. He played Lurg.
I don't have to do much except for literally just chase the pig.
He was always having to fall down. Oh, look at him there. Watch out!
Barn! Barn! No!
So funny and so muddy. Oh, that makes me think of my favorite job on a movie set. I called him the Mud Maker. His job was to water the dirt to make mud. Woohoo! Can you imagine such a job? Anyone want to join me? Mud, let's go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Mud isn't just fun to play in. Us pigs use it to keep us cool, since we don't have sweat glands. We also use it to protect our pale skin from getting sunburned. It also keeps those pesky flies from biting us. But mostly, I just like to play in it. Ooh, I've got another good one. Why should you never tell a pig a secret? Because they love to squeal. Well, always fun to share stories with new friends. Oh, and here's one for the road.